didn't even want to wake up today, did you? You opened your eyes, but you wished you hadn't. That pillow knows your tears. That ceiling has watched you spiral again. And this heart, it's tired of trying to survive mornings that don't make sense anymore. It's not that you're weak. You're just done. Done pretending. Done hoping. Done carrying what no one else sees. And still, you're here. Still breathing. Still searching. Still pressing play on something. Even if you don't know why. Maybe you didn't come here for a prayer. Maybe you came just to hear someone whisper, "You're not alone." So let me say it now, gently, quietly, with all the love in the world. You are not alone. You're not invisible to heaven. You're not too broken for God. You're not beyond the reach of grace. Stay with me just for a little while. I won't rush this. I won't preach. I just want to hold space for your pain and for your healing. Stay with me until the end. I have something to tell you, and it's not just a prayer. It's a rescue. Ready? Let's begin. Slowly, gently. Let's breathe. Let's just slow down for a moment. Just breathe with me. In through the nose. Hold. And slowly out through the mouth. Again. Inhale gently. Hold. And exhale. Release. Let it go. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Let your body feel the softness of this moment. You're safe here. You don't need to explain anything. You don't need to be okay right now. You just need to breathe and let the weight begin to loosen, even just a little. This heaviness you're carrying, it's real. There's no shame in what you feel. There's no guilt in waking up and wishing you hadn't. I know. Those mornings come like a wave you didn't see coming. You open your eyes and wonder why. Why am I still here? Why does it still hurt? Why does life feel so hollow? Sometimes it's not even about a big tragedy. It's just the slow fading of color, the dimming of joy, the exhaustion that creeps into your bones without warning. And suddenly, everything feels like too much. Getting up feels impossible. Showering is a battle. Answering a message feels like lifting a mountain. Smiling, that's a costume you wear just to survive the day. And maybe no one knows. Maybe you've become so good at hiding that they think you're fine. They see your posts, your smiles, but they don't see the ache beneath your silence. Can I say something without rushing it? This is not your fault. You didn't choose this storm. You didn't invite this sadness. You're not broken beyond repair. You're not too much, and you are not alone in this room. God saw the moment you didn't want to wake up. God heard the silence after your last tear. And still, God stayed in that darkness, in that ache, in that breathless pain. This is not just sadness. This is not overreacting. This is your soul calling for rest. This is your heart begging to be held. And right now, that's what we'll do. We'll sit in this stillness. We'll name the pain. And we'll invite the only one who understands it fully. You're not weak. You're weary. There's a difference. And God is close to the weary. You don't need to pretend here. You don't need to get it all together before coming to Him. He already knows. And still, He stays. If you're still listening, that means your soul is still reaching. Even if your body is tired, even if your mind is numb, let's just rest now, together, in this holy silence. Let your heart whisper what your lips can't say. Let your soul cry, even if no tears fall. God is still here. Let your chest rise again, slowly and fall. You're doing beautifully. Even now, just being here. That's enough for this moment. I want to pray something over you now. Not loud, not rushed, just gently. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. Close your eyes if you can, and let that verse hold you like a warm blanket. Not will be close, not used to be close, but is close now, right now, to this heart, to this ache. He doesn't need you to be cheerful to love you. He doesn't need your faith to be perfect. He just needs you to bring what's real. And right now, what's real is that it's hard to want to live. It's hard to see light when everything feels so gray. But you're still here. You're still reaching. And that means somewhere inside, even in the quietest place, you still want to be held. Jesus is here. Not the church version, not the painted image, the real Jesus. The one who wept at the tomb of his friend. The one who felt the sting of betrayal. The one who sweat blood in the garden because he was overwhelmed with sorrow. He knows how dark it gets, and he doesn't run from it. He's sitting beside you. Yes, even now, in this bed, in this room, in this silence. If you still feel the weight, if you still feel like you're slipping, stay with me a little longer. This next part, it's just for you. It's not a cliche. It's not a pep talk. It's your rescue. Let your breath soften. Let your fists unclench. You don't have to keep holding everything. God says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. Not productivity, not expectations, just rest. You don't have to keep proving your worth. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't even have to speak. Just let his nearness do the healing. If you're still listening, this is for you. This is your moment. Not to fix everything, but to finally stop pretending that you're not hurting. You can break here. You can crumble and still be fully loved, wholly held, completely known. And if this prayer is reaching into your soul, if something inside you is stirring, even faintly, you can whisper it now or write it when you're ready. I'm still here, Lord. Yes, you are, and he is too. Close your eyes for a moment, or soften your gaze if that feels safer. Let's imagine something together. Not forced, not fantasy, just a gentle opening of the heart. Picture this room you're in, right now, the walls, the dim light, the quiet. Now imagine you're not alone. There's someone sitting beside you, not far, not distant, but close enough to feel the warmth of his presence. Jesus, not judging, not rushing, just sitting with you. Maybe he doesn't say a word at first. Maybe he just places his hand over yours. Or maybe he reaches out and wipes that tear you didn't even realize was falling. He knows this pain. He knows the way mornings feel like battles. He knows the weight you've carried in silence. He's not asking you to be fixed. He's just asking to be with you. In the grief, in the fog, in the numbness. He sees the moments no one else sees. When you stare at the ceiling wondering if it's worth it. When you fake a smile so no one asks questions. When you ache for someone to just notice. He noticed. He always has. And he's not disappointed in your weakness. He's drawn to it. A bruised reed he will not break. Isaiah 42:3. He doesn't come to crush you. He comes to carry you. Now picture him reaching toward your heart, not just the physical chest, but the deep place, the secret part, where you've locked away the memories that hurt too much to name. He's touching those places now, not to expose you, but to heal you. Maybe there was a moment when someone left, or said something that broke you, or maybe no one ever said anything at all, and the silence became a wound of its own. Holy Spirit, go there now, into the shadowy corners, into the scenes we try to forget, into the nights that echo with quiet sobs. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy of love. Let those words settle into your bones, like water finding the driest soil. There is no moment too painful that he can't sit in it with you. No scar too deep that he cannot reach. No night too long that he won't wait through it with you. Right now, he's here, hand on your heart, knees touching yours, whispering, I've got you. You're not going under. Not tonight. Let the tears come if they need to. Let your chest rise and fall with the weight of this presence. This is not performance. This is not a religious routine. This is divine rescue. If you need to cry, cry. If you feel nothing, that's okay too. He's not measuring your reaction. He's just staying with you until the peace starts to return. And it will return. Maybe not all at once, maybe not loud and bright, but gently, like breath, like grace, like a sunrise you didn't ask for, but needed. You can let go now, just a little. You can rest, just for tonight. He's still here. You are not what they said about you. You are not the failure your mind keeps replaying. You are not the silence you grew up with. You are not the mistakes you've made, or the ones others made against you. You are loved. You are chosen. You are still being pursued by heaven before you were ever abandoned, before the anxiety started whispering lies, before the depression pressed its weight on your chest. God had already written your name in his hands. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Isaiah 49:16. Not written in pencil, not sketched in sand, engraved. You are not forgotten, even when your prayers felt like they vanished into the air, even when the room stayed quiet after your scream, even when waking up felt like punishment. God kept your breath. God kept your soul. God kept you. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you and I will carry you. I will sustain you and I will rescue you. Isaiah 46:4. Let those words sink deep, past the shame, past the numbness, past the hopelessness. You will not be swallowed by this season. You will not be defined by this night. There is a future for you, and it's not made of pain, even if you can't see it yet. God is already moving pieces on your behalf. The healing is already beginning. The breath of new life is already stirring. You may not feel strong, but the Word says, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. Romans 8:26. When your prayers are just groans, when you can't find the words, He intercedes for you. He fills in the blanks. He carries what you can't express. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not too complicated for God. He knit you together. He knows how to rebuild what was shattered. He knows how to restore what life tried to steal. And He's doing that now, even in the stillness, even as you lay in silence, not knowing what comes next. He's sowing seeds of hope deep in your soil, where no eye can see. And in time, those seeds will bloom, joy will return, purpose will rise. You will breathe again, freely. You will wake up and want to live, not just survive, but truly, deeply live. Can you feel it? The shift. It's small, maybe. Just a flicker, just a whisper, but it's there. Hope, knocking again. You're still here, and so is he. You made it this far, and I just want to say, I'm proud of you. Not for fixing everything, not for having it all together, but for staying, for breathing, for letting someone pray with you when the silence got too loud. You didn't have to, but you did. And that matters more than you know. Maybe the ache is still there. Maybe the heaviness hasn't lifted completely. But there's been a shift. Something quiet. Something sacred. Like the first star appearing after a long, dark storm. Like a hand resting on your back, saying, "You're not alone in this night. Jesus is still here. Even after this voice fades. Even after the screen goes dark. Even when you're lying in bed, wide awake at 2 a.m., wondering how to make it through tomorrow. He'll still be there, whispering peace, covering you with grace, watching over your breath, like a lullaby only heaven knows how to sing. You don't have to rush into the morning. You don't have to have answers. You don't even need to be strong. You can rest. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4:8. Let your heart believe that, even if it's just a little. You are safe now. You are seen. You are deeply, unshakably loved. And tomorrow, if the ache returns, this prayer will still be here. You can press play again. You can come back to this moment as many times as you need, because healing isn't rushed, and you, dear soul, are worth every second of it. So if the sleep hasn't come yet, go back to the beginning. Let the whisper hold you again. Let the presence wrap around you. You can play this as many times as it takes. This prayer is for now, for later, for every time it hurts. If you're still listening, I'm still here with you, and so is he. If this prayer reached your heart, leave a small echo behind. Write in the comments, "I'm still here, Lord." It's more than a sentence, it's a miracle. Don't forget to subscribe, so I can keep whispering these prayers to you whenever you need them most. Now rest, beloved soul. Let peace stay, even when the voice fades. Jesus is still here, always.